What's up, buddies? Welcome to our video, mga katropa. So right now, in the screen, as we can see, we only have 1 week before Suppression mission ends. And today, I am reminding you, if you haven't grind in Suppression mission, do it now. You know why? In Suppression mission, forts 34, starting from base 34 until base 37, there are random clear rewards that you need to get. And these are these gems that you can see. You know why this is important for you as a player? Or if you really wish to be strong in NXB. These gems that I just showed you are 4-star effect gems, which may give you OP effects or essential effects that a shinobi must have, like these 3 main or important resistances, such as the paralysis resistance, the confusion resistance, and the seal resistance, which we can equip in our personalized shinobi tools like this. Now, why is it important? Because as a player, you need to build the resistances of your shinobi for them to have a better defense against enemies and when they are stationed as defenders in your fort. Now, if you're having a problem on how will you finish these forts or any of these forts, base 34 or 35 or 36 or 37, especially 37, well, we have here base 34, which is don't have any boss. You only have to clear it. But we have a problem here. In the base effects, we can see that the increases ninjutsu cooldown time effect. Therefore, many of us can finish it on time because it's hard to defeat the big fort and its enemies. Our jutsu can't easily defeat it. So how are you going to deal with this? What is a good trick in order for us to grind these OP items while solving this problem? If you have this following shinobi in front of you, specifically, there is specific jutsu, you can grind it fast. If you can't grind in Danso, Rekage Eye, and how to counter that long cooldown, you have to use a shinobi who had jutsu who can ignore cooldown, like in Naruto's very old EX ult. He had at level 8, if you have him at level 8, ignores cooldown time, and you can finish it faster because I will show you why you need a shinobi like this. So check this clip.
ここは俺に任せろってなよ。巻き上がれ。ぶっ潰してやるからよ。これで観念しな。じっとして巻き上がれ。巻き上がれ。巻き上がれ。巻き上がれ。巻き上がれ。巻き上がれ。巻き上がれ。巻き上がれ。巻き上がれ。巻き上がれ。巻き上がれ。巻き上がれ。巻き上がれ。巻き上がれ。巻き上がれ。巻き上がれ。巻き上がれ。巻き上がれ。巻き上がれ。巻き上がれ。巻き上がれ。巻き上がれ。巻き上がれ。巻き上がれ。巻き上がれ。巻き上がれ。巻き上がれ。巻き上がれ。巻き上がれ。巻き上がれ。巻き上がれ。巻き上がれ。巻き上がれ。巻き上がれ。巻き上がれ。巻き上がれ。巻き上がれ。巻き上がれ。巻き上がれ。巻き上がれ。巻き上がれ。巻き上がれ。巻き上がれ。巻き上がれ。巻き上がれ。巻き上がれ。巻き上がれ。巻き上がれ。これで観念しな。じっとしてろ。巻き上がれ。じっとしてろ。巻き上がれ。巻き上がれ。巻き上がれ。巻き上がれ。巻き上がれ。巻き上がれ。巻き上がれ。巻き上がれ。巻き上がれ。
So as you can see, if you have a shinobi who had the ability to give you buff which is will ignore your cooldown time, the jutsu, you can spam your jutsu many times, and you don't have to deal with the problem of reduced cooldown of your jutsu. Now, what are the shinobi? Or rather, who are the shinobi who had effects like this? Of course, we are now here. Narukage had that effect. His oldest EX ult. His old EX ult also have this effect, the burning chakra. However, your EX ult's bar must be full in order to acquire this effect. As you can see here, it is in EX boost effect. Now, aside from Narukage, well, if you have Ashura, you don't need an EX ult to have this effect. You can just have the Shinobi Light Wave. As you can see, it also ignores cooldown time when you use it. If you don't have this Shinobi Light Wave 4-star card, Ashura also had another jutsu who can give you cooldown time ignored buff, and that is this, the Ninja Creed Healing Jutsu. As you can see, it ignores cooldown time. If you don't have Ashura or Narukage, well, you can choose Hashirama. If you summoned in his banner 2 months ago and managed to max out his EX ult, as you can see here in the screenshot of his newest EX ult, cooldown time is also ignored when the jutsu is level 15. Aside from Hashirama, who else? Uchiha Itachi Reanimation. Here, in the picture, as you can see, the screenshot of his newest EX ult, at his EX ult also had the cooldown reduct effect. If you fail to summon in Itachi's banner, who else can you go? Or where can you find who are the other shinobi who can give you these buffs? If you have Baron modes, EX ult at level 15, as you can see here, cooldown time is also ignored. Well, if you don't have Baron mode, but you have Kawaki, then your problem is solved, because his EX boost effect also had this ignore ninjutsu cooldown time for a set period of time. So if the bar is full, but of course it requires you to have his EX ult at a higher level for you to be able to spam it and make his bar full. Who else aside from this? Maybe you summoned in Naruto KLM. If you have his EX ult at level 15, ninjutsu cooldown time is also ignored. So these are the only options some shinobi you can use in order to finish quickly the base 34 if you can't grind in base 35, 36, 37. No. So I believe there are also other shinobi out there who can give you an ignore ninjutsu cooldown time buff. But as far as what I know, these are the shinobi who have the ninjutsu cooldown time ignored buff. And with shinobi like this, you can now grind these OP items which you can use to give resistances to your shinobi and make them OP. So, have you already grinded these tools? If not, hurry, because your time is running out. So that's all. Kita-kits mga katropa.